First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Perez.
Welcome back on this Thursday morning. We do have some scattered snow showers. We had some snow overnight, so you might have to do a little bit of brushing on your vehicle. A couple extra minutes to get your car ready to go for the day as a frontal boundary is moving through. Now this morning we have some light lake effect snow already forming behind that frontal boundary along the northwest wind belts. Here's the setup. Here's that frontal boundary moving through, and we're also monitoring this other clipper system. Two disturbances. This second clipper system just offshore will swing on through tomorrow. Now ahead of it, it's going to allow us to be a little bit milder today and tomorrow. So we'll usher in some warmer air, and behind it, everything changes for this weekend and next week with bitter cold air moving in. This morning, it's just been some very light snow showers that have been kind of on and off. So if you are traveling through portions of Marquette or Alger County along M28, you'll encounter some of this light snow. As far as additional snow today through tomorrow evening, this is 9 p.m. tomorrow, just a couple of inches. Basically about an inch, and some of those elevation spots pushing around 2 inches. So very minimal additional snow for today through tomorrow. Here's the timeline. Additional lake effect snow throughout the morning. This is 9:30 in the morning. Tapering off for the afternoon. We start off dry for Friday, and then Friday afternoon with that second disturbance, we have some scattered snow that starts to move in and more lake effect that forms behind it, which continues into this upcoming Saturday and weekend with colder air. But again, ahead of it, we're talking mild air. It feels better outside this morning, and we're looking at upper 20s to low 30s for this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, starting off in the 20s again. And then tomorrow afternoon, expect lower to mid 30s. I know, 30s, warm, but it is, relatively speaking, as compared to what we've had earlier this week. Now, this weekend's going to become potentially a little dangerous if you're traveling near Lake Superior. Here's your first alert to some lake effect snow across the northern UP with some gusty winds of 25 to 40 miles per hour, which could cause some whiteout conditions if you're traveling across the northern areas of the UP. So hazardous travel for this weekend. Make sure that you have a survival or a go bag in your vehicle in case you get stranded or something happens. As far as the winds this weekend, here's that northwest wind flow gusting 25 to 40, weakening for Saturday evening, Saturday night, and a little bit weaker for Sunday, but still gusty with those ranges of 25 to near 30 miles per hour, and then that colder air filtering in. Here's a preview of that lake effect snow for the weekend. This is Saturday right around midday. Again, I mentioned the northern areas along the northwest wind belts. This is where it's going to be hazardous if you are driving near Lake Superior. And we'll continue with that lake effect snow for Saturday afternoon and into Saturday evening. Then comes the Arctic snap. We've been talking about it all week, and we're still projecting some dangerous cold conditions for Sunday through Tuesday with wind chills of teens to 30s below zero. Temperatures will be about 10 to 20 degrees below the normal, but it's that wind that will be stronger that will give us those wind chills that will cause problems. In fact, we're going to have our frost depth increase. We'll likely potentially have more pipes freezing. Your tire pressure might drop, so be mindful of that. You might want to make sure you get that filled. And then if you're outdoors in the elements without proper protection or proper cold gear, that's when we start to increase that frostbite risk, as well as the risk for more dangerous cold. So right now I'm first alerting you to the potential that we might be issuing a first alert